Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to give a demonstration in this short video on how to complete the square. But before we actually learn how to complete the square, we're going to talk about two things at first. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is what is to complete the square. And then is why should I know this? So these are the two things that we are going to focus on in this short video that I'm going to be making right now. So without wasting much time, let's delve into it. So what is to complete the square? So to complete the square is a procedure in maths that we use most of the time to disfigure the structure of a quadratic expression to look in a certain way. So usually a quadratic expression is always given in this kind of format, and we call this the general form of a quadratic expression, whereby these guys a, b, and this c, they are all elements of real numbers, like that. So it's just that a quadratic expression is a mathematical way to represent what we call a parabolic function. So a parabolic function, which can either look like that or like that, is always represented mathematically by an expression of this form. But now, since we know that this thing represents a parabolic function, there is certain information that we may want to learn about the parabolic curve itself just by looking at the equation that describes it. So it's just that at times, trying to learn about such information when the expression is in its general form like this, it can be a kind of tricky. So what we tend to do at times is we tend to change and restructure the quadratic expression so that it gives us the information that we need much quickly. So one of the things that is very elaborate about the quadratic expression is that we can see that it is this point which we actually refer to as the turning point. And in calculus studies and many other studies, we're always interested in knowing this particular point where it's positioned for a parabolic function. So to achieve that, that's when we actually complete the square. But what does it mean to complete the square? So to complete the square is to take a parabolic function that is written in this form and then write it in the form that looks like this. So whenever you take a parabolic function and you express it in this form, which looks like this, then we say you have completed the square. So that's what exactly is to complete the square. And we have already mentioned why this procedure is very important. So one of the reasons is because we can easily extract the turning points of the parabolic curve just from this expression. And another thing, this procedure of completing the square, it is the main reason why we have the quadratic formula today. So in the next video that I'm going to make, that's when we're actually going to start learning technically how to complete the square. And I'm also going to demonstrate how to derive the quadratic formula simply by completing the square of this general expression. Otherwise, thank you for watching this.